Hey folks, welcome back. Just kind of getting myself squared away here. If you wouldn't mind, in the meantime, while I'm checking stream health, taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate those things. That's better. Wait. Right? Yeah. I had it right the first time. I see that the man bun is way out of control here, like... Hair is going everywhere. I feel it on my face, on my ears, on my neck. I might have to readjust that here in a minute. Stream health, 2 thumbs up. I love having a freshly, like, shaved head, side head, back head, whatever, sides and back. But it turns into Velcro. It, like, grabs onto all the long hairs and holds them there. Very powerfully, apparently. So yeah, like, a hair will just, like, randomly find its way around my neck somehow, and it'll be there, waiting. Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. Whoa. That sucker is ready. Let's go kill an ogre. I might need to adjust the camera higher up just to accommodate Mr. Man Bun here. Alright! So me and my Man Bun are ready for some Hogwarts Legacy here, apparently. Hey, Iwa! Welcome, welcome! Good to see you again. Hope everybody's having a fine Sunday, by the way. And wow, this thing is making all sorts of noise today. I know it's going to be annoying. Apologies. I'm about ready to install like a dentist's chair in my living room so that I can move the microphone around from like the air. I don't know, it's about to get like super high tech up in here because I'm sick and tired of this thing. Oh, and remember, I don't get older. I level up. See? There's the meter. Hey Atlantis! Hello, hello! Heather Bickby, what's up? Birkby. I think I said that wrong the first time. Welcome, welcome guys. Alan, welcome back. I can tell you where you can get a free chest with free gear. Oh, there are many. There are so many in this game. But hey, feel free to throw it out in comments if you'd like. I'm sure I'll be hitting it at some point, you know, sooner or later here. I usually tend to be pretty thorough with my looting. I say usually. You know, sometimes I get shiny rocked, but, yeah, good stuff. Pretty good. Hope yours is going good also. Yeah, so far so good. I got my coffee. We're about to play some Hogwarts. All is right in the world. The Outer Worlds. Okay, I tried that one. Played it, loved it. It was, like, a little more adult, you know, there's some foul language in there, but, you know, the blood and stuff. But it was fun. Like, it was legit fun. And I liked the humor in it. And actually, they're coming out with an Outer Worlds too, so I will be interested in that. If I ever get that Lore After Dark channel going for, like, 18 and over games, Cyberpunk's gotta happen. And Outer Worlds, maybe one, but absolutely two has got to happen. So yeah, thanks for bringing that one up there, Atlantis. It's one that I commonly forget to talk about, but I loved the humor in it. Like, it just would have to, I'd have to put the controller down and laugh. It was awesome. Very well done. And I loved the AI, the ship AI. I forget what her name was, but she was awesome. Alan, I'm actually going to be in Hogwarts Castle a lot today. I'm going to be tracking down that Hecat's assignments and the secrets of the restricted section. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get past that. I know it's kind of tough to tell somebody over chat like what to do in a video game, but hopefully we'll get there. Hey, Itzel, welcome back. Happy Sunday indeed. SoCal! Oh yeah. Alright guys, it's been about 6 minutes. I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way. Get into some gameplay. See you later, alligator. Yeah, thanks, Atlantis. Yeah, it was kind of cool to see that number. Alright guys, I'm going to have to reload a save here. I kind of started getting into this a little bit just so I could see, kind of get a mental map of what I wanted to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that right off the top and then I'll get my intro done. I got a lot of saves in here already. Hot dog. Okay, auto, manual. That should be the droid I'm looking for. Talk to Professor Fig. Yeah, so this is where we would have left off yesterday. So there's not too much to this one. It's kind of funny that they make it like a no-kidding main quest. But really all we're doing is kind of skirting across the castle. We have to talk to him to get the next part of the quest line going. And I'm going to be doing that through the castle. Because, guys, I want to start picking up some of these side quests that I keep missing. And I know I forgot one that was like literally right by the library. I walked up to it, and then I got shiny rocked, and I forgot to actually activate it. But a lot of these little mini side quests here at Hogwarts Castle, they're going to be absolutely huge for advancing XP. They're going to be huge for like unlocking different things, just giving you goodies, etc. So talk to Professor Fig. And I think he's a bit of a distance away, which is good. That'll give me some time to go through the castle here a little bit. And anytime the number is triple digits in the castle, it can take a minute to get there. Like, no joke. I love the music in the staterooms. It's like, welcome home. You've had a rough day. Kick your feet up. It'll be okay. I always think there's something here, but there never is. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we need to get our... Should have been the very first field guide page we ever collected. Yeah, Alan, I just saw your chat there. Feel free to throw it there in comments. If I can squeeze that in, I definitely will. But I promise I'll be getting that at some point. Like, there is a lot in Hogsmeade. Like, just about every house in there, chests. Now, of course, you need to have Alamora, which is the padlock and locking spell, to access a lot of that. But, yeah, guys, there is so much loot in Hogsmeade. And one good thing about today's stream is we're going to be getting Disillusionment. And that's going to definitely help us to get some of these chests that have the eyeballs on them so that we can get 500 smackaroos every single time. You cannot beat that. So folks, before I really dive into it, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. Oh, and welcome back, by the way. Alright, I'm getting shiny rocked here. I'm chasing loot instead of chasing my yellow brick road, so I'm gonna cease and desist and try to stay on track here. I always say try, because that is not so easy when you're playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Revelio.
Okay, I already hear a ding. I don't believe that's up there. I think this one's like a picture.
Do not look so big,
Aha.
Kettle. No quest without you. Quest worth completing.
Are they flirting? Knock it off, you two, or I'll separate you. Alright, so, just following the yellow brick road here. Whoops. I may have missed my exit stage left.
Revelio.
And I'm trying to multitask here. That's not going to work out real well, so I'm putting my coffee down. I was like, wait a minute, I need buttons. Aha, there is a painting here, I think, that has a page. Maybe not. I just heard the ding, though, so, like, there's something here. Okay, that's in the other room on the other side. Wait, maybe it was in here?
Revelio.
It's probably, like, not here. Okay, so yeah, once we get Disillusionment, eyeball chest, guys, that's going to be huge. Because there's a lot of those things. And that's a lot of cash flow. I mean, 500 bucks per chest. That's the chest I'm talking about right there. And there are so many of those in Hogsmeade. And around just the castle. And it's just a nice extracurricular source of income. Ooh, he's telling me to go away. Unfriendly, bro. Alright, take a quick peek around in here. I don't believe there's any more. I probably already got them. This is not our first time in this classroom. Okay, don't forget your goodies.
Revelio.
There's a moon's moon, by the way. Make mental note of that. And I wish they gave us a mark that we could map. I mean, jeepers, I'm bass-ackwards. I wish they gave us a map that we could mark. Like, so that you could pin things like that, you know, and come back to it later. I don't know who makes this game. Whoever makes this game, if you're listening, hook us up with a better map for Hogsmeade and actually, Hogsmeade is good. Hogwarts is not. We need like a 2D.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Alright. I just saw your chat there. It's all, yeah, thank you so much. Definitely appreciate that.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Alright.
Revelio.
Restricted section, guys. So much fun! And that poltergeist that I've been, like, showcasing last stream especially. The real goofy one, I can't remember his name. Peeves or something. He is a riot. Whoever voice acted that, wowzers. They did a bang-up job. Okay. Not really sure what that does for us. You're gonna find a lot of notes and stuff like that around. Scoop them up, because you just never know.
Revelio.
Could be intel, like, leading you to a quest. I say intel because I'm playing too much Star Wars Outlaws. So guys, if you're enjoying this game, you would probably enjoy watching Star Wars Outlaws, but I always tell people you cannot, like, judge it by the very opening scene. There's an opening scene where they show, like, all the heads of, like, the crime syndicate sitting around a table, and then, like, the Kingpin gives an order and you hear blaster fire and, you know, they obviously get shot. You don't see it happen. But, like, you kind of have an idea what's happening, and that turns a lot of people off, but that's not the game. So just don't judge it by the opening scene. It really is a lot of fun. It's a lot like Hogwarts Legacy in the respect it's open world. There's a lot of cutscenes, NPC interactions, A-list quality acting, and, yeah, just cinematics. Just so much fun. The humor is there. Okay, guys, this Arthur Plumley, this is like a little treasure hunt inside Hogwarts Castle here.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Alright, so they don't give you much. There's not going to be a quest marker you can just run around and find. Now, we've already seen these. That's out there where we did the reparo for the broken statue. That we've ran past that like 50,000 times already. And I think this is over by the music hall, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I tracked these down. But anyway, I'll do that at some point. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. But for right now, I really just kind of want to stick to what we came here to do. The restricted section. Oh, we can't do that just yet. First we have to do Incendio, that's right. Professor Hecat's assignment. And one of these tapestries has like a giant ogre or something on it. And that is, excuse me, that is a field guide page. And I haven't seen that thing yet.
Revelio.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Oh, there's another side quest. Perfect. Couple. Okay, they're both below me here. Kind of funny there's not a field guide page here. Like, why wouldn't there be? And why is she so happy? See, the field guide page would explain that.
Revelio.
Okay, so it looks like we've got... one down. Okay, I see them now. Oh, speaking of, you know, structures with...
Rhinoceros skeleton.
Yep, cache in the
I'm on the right
castle.
track.
There's one of them. So, I guess I can't do that one the way I was thinking in my head. I could just kind of go around and do all three at once, but it's going to be sporadic.
Only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Zenobia's gobstones. This is another thing that's pretty sporadic. These things are spread out all over the castle.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Poor kid. I guess that's like the wizard and witch's version of solitaire.
Revelio.
Okay, so we got... I thought we had another one in here somewhere. Or did I already get that? That's right. Wait a minute. Yeah, see, it keeps changing my quest. I'm like, something doesn't look right. Kind of wondering what these 3 dots are all about on the map.
I saw you fight that troll in the village. You were incredible.
Revelio.
Kind of weird, it just disappeared.
Never forget what that awful perfume said. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never
Yeah, what he said.
Hills are stone art and joy.
Okay, so maybe that's above me. Well, I'm not going that way.
Revelio.
Okay, so I might not be able to get from, you know, here from here, there from here. It might be like above me or something. So, yeah, instead of running around in circles here, I guess I'll just ignore that for the time being. I hate seeing something like that on a mini-map, though. And leaving it like a giant mystery.
Revelio.
Take a quick peek around in here, make sure we're not missing anything. So for you Skyrim fans out there, this should look very familiar.
We have some matters to discuss.
Like, that is almost a carbon copy of that thing out of Skyrim. That was the Black Brotherhood quest line. Pretty crazy. Makes me wonder if they did that on purpose or if it was just like an accident.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Alright, so we've already done crossed ones. We'll just do another round of that. They get a little bit tougher as you go. Complete a round of spell. Yeah, we'll do that too. So we need Incendio, guys, so we kind of have to go on this tangent right now in order to do the restricted section deal. And I do believe it auto-highlighted the quest for me. Yes, it did. Wendelin the Weird. Yeah, no doubt. It's a little funny is I read it right the first time. I was like, wait. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Hey, Brian Austin, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you're right about that. You can roam this castle for days. Like, you can play half your game in Hogwarts Castle and never even see the outside world. Like, there is so much to it. Talk about, you know, details. This place is massive, just hidey holes everywhere. It's like a giant maze. Pretty wild. And yeah, thank you. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday also there, Brian Austin. Alright, moving right along here. I'm going to follow my yellow brick road. See if I can't... This doggone thing
Revelio.
keeps making me think there's a page here. And I'm probably going to stop by that statue like every single time I'm in the area. Hit Revelio. And then be like, daggone it. I like how the busts move. I have the feeling someone's watching me. Alright, I don't think we can get that chest yet. I think that's in the locked room. Yeah, no shiny rock. Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Revelio.
Ready for another round?
Always.
So. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Okay, guys, we have to do both of these. That one's going to kind of teach you spell combinations. And that's just another round of crossed ones. So since we've already done that one, I guess I'll do that first.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
Are you dueling with a partner?
I'm ready. Let's take Nazi just to kind of, you know, keep things
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
just slightly varied here.
Ready to get thrashed?
Love the trash
Apologies in
talking.
advance.
He said apologies in advance. Alright, so this is what I was talking about last stream, about the whole, you know, matching the attack you cast against the color shield they're wearing. So basically just match the colors, you'll be good. And I also use Protego a lot, because that breaks any color shield. And I'll show you that here in a moment. Booyah.
You're better than that.
And I try to target one. Whoops. I missed that one. Come on, give me another one. There we go. See, I just kind of like to work on one until they're out of the way. And I use that Protego offensively for the same reason. And you do have Ancient Magic Throws in here, believe it or not. So that's real nice, too. The Ancient Magic Throws also break shields.
Don't shy away now.
Out of my way, bub. So that's how I like to do it, because when you're reducing the number of enemies, you're making the overall fight that much easier. So, you know, 3 is tougher to fight than 2, 2 is tougher to fight than 1, and so on. Get down here. I need to show people something. Okay, so if he shields up again here, I'll show that ancient... Whoops. Show that ancient magic throw that absolutely breaks every color shield. And if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, where you have to match the color to the shield, I'll try to show that here too, if he shields up again. So there's Accio, you notice that immediately broke that shield. Booyah, baby.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
All the gobstones. Funny you should say something about that. Alright, I do believe we have an unlocky here. And so we do. Probably just cosmetics, yep. Alright, so again guys, we need to do both of these to satisfy Professor Hecat.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
So if it's your first time playing, you might have to try this one a few times. I know I did. But the little stars there are just regular casts. So just kind of follow the prompt at the top of the screen there and you'll be able to get through it. So first they want to see the Accio, then 4 regular casts.
Nicely done!
Leviosa.
Good one!
Leviosa. Accio.
That's it! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Fearsome. It's the ponytail.
Assignment's all finished.
Alright, so that satisfies Professor Hecat there. Best advice I can give you if you're having trouble with that is just slow it down a little bit. You got a second or two to think and hit the next button. So it's better to just kind of slow it down a little than to try to rush through it. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one on foot. Good old Professor Hecat.
Revelio.
The stairs that go nowhere. Very cool bridge. Oops. I always do that. I always do that. Like, every gameplay. I find myself going down that hallway, then I'm like, I have to turn around now. Good stuff.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able
Good to know
to
I'm
accommodate
consistent.
you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
So it's not a bad spell, but it's not one I usually use once I get the better, like, flame spells. They have to be kind of close to you in order for it to be super effective. And I don't know, I liked the ranged attacks better.
Good work.
And I always like to put my red spells on the bottom, that's just my personal preference.
Targets for you.
So just to show you what I mean, I'll cast that like back here. That does absolutely nothing to him. So that's what I mean, like that's why I just don't really care for this spell. So I'm talking about this because we're going to get to a point where we can start dumping perk points in. And I just wouldn't recommend dumping perk points into this spell particularly unless you really like it. You know, if you're an up close and personal type of player, you know, then it might fit your playstyle. But me personally, I prefer the ranged attacks.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
It's good advice, Teach. This is literally playing with fire.
Incendio! Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic.
Okay, so... I guess that's perpetual there. Return to Professor Fig's classroom. Yeah, we shall. Oh, look at that. There's another quest giver right below me here. I was just here.
I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Alright, another little side quest there. Yeah, there's a lot to that
hidden
one.
Herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
We'll get to that later. That'll be part of a side quest where you have to get
Better
another
keep an eye
charm
on
or
high
something.
places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh yeah, anytime she says that, that means there's a gobstone nearby. But I kind of feel like I should do that all at once because there's a lot to that. This way people don't have to, thumb through like 25 different streams to find them all. So yeah, no gobstones for right now. It looks like we get another side quest here. Bruh. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm trying to talk. What is going on here?
Revelio.
Huh. Well, we're going to be back through here like a gazillion times, so try that one later. Oh, yeah, let's do this right now, because I've been talking about it, and since I missed it last stream, I definitely want to get it activated, so that we're all kind of on the same page, just in case y'all got it activated.
Oh dear.
Oh, and by the way...
I shall get in trouble for this.
Whoops.
Incendio.
So yeah, you have to light those things on fire. Now, sometimes they're like up on a wall out of your reach from Incendio. That's where you would need like a ranged flame attack like Confringo in order to hit those.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the Librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the Librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay, so I will do this one real quick. This is good, easy XP. And we have not been in the library yet. Yeah, you can spend some time in the library.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Okay, so just start collecting them, guys.
4 more to go.
They're around. Got a couple right off the top here. Get back here. Yeah. Okay, now that fireplace, we cannot enter that. You need a freezing spell. That'll put the fire out, then you can kind of crouch down and get in there. But for right now, yeah, we just have to wait. And there's letters and stuff around, so I'm going to scoop all that up while we're here. And then that's where we're going for the restricted section, but that'll come later when we get back together with Sebastian. So for right now, I'm just going to try to ignore that. That giant shiny thing. You got a Flue Flame in here, booyah.
Revelio.
Oh, give me that.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Revelio.
I don't believe there's any more down here. We have to go upstairs.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students?
There you are.
Revelio.
There you are.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing any loot crates or anything up here. I don't think I am.
Revelio.
We'll be coming back here too later on. There's like a little quiz. But don't worry, like if you're not super familiar with the Harry Potter movies, even if you get them all wrong, they'll still let you progress. So that's the chest behind the fireplace, the one that we cannot get yet. He who will not be named is behind the fireplace.
Lumos.
Okay, and this one is, I believe, right here in the library. Thank you very much. Oh, you can sprint with that up, that's right. That's a nice feature. Gimme, gimme, gimme. 11 of 25.
Revelio.
Kind of funny, there was a field guide page waiting at the clue to a field guide page. Just saying. Somebody was considerate. I still hear a page. But again, that could be restricted section territory.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Kind of funny, she didn't ask, like, did you read my diary? I would have totally said no. Oh yeah, those are the side quests. We'll do those later. So I guess we can finally do the restricted section now. Boom, baby. Get her done. I'm gonna drop a hard save here. I like to put these down frequently. And I know we're gonna run out soon. I just kind of go back through and start recycling them. But I like that, just in case I want to go back and replay a segment. You know, I don't have very far back to go to reach that segment that I want to replay. Okay, I think I'm all caught up now, at least with this area. Got our Flue Flame. And I love the background music in the castle. It is so perfectly fitting to the Harry Potter movies. I can't even tell you. I'm back! Wake up, Professor! I know it's late. Oh, he ain't even here right now. That's right, we gotta do the thing.
Ah, there you are.
Alright guys, while this is cutscening, I'm gonna step away, hopefully be back by the time it's done, but just in case I'm just standing there when this finishes, now you'll know why.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Alright guys, thanks for your patience. Sorry about the delay there. Alright, and just in case you hear any crunching in the background, that is totally me. I am quite hungry, so I'm going to try to keep that as quiet as possible moving forward, but I make no promises. Alright guys, talk to Sebastian. So this is where we get into our restricted section. And, this is also where we get Disillusionment, so we can finally start getting those chests opened up that I keep talking about.
The restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Oh, whoops. I do believe I took a wrong turn. Right turn, Clyde. I wonder if anybody can hear my crunching.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock.
and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
portkey to Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
So it's funny, Itzel, you're asking if anybody else thought Professor Fig might be evil. Knowing the Harry Potter movies, I was kind of on guard with all the professors because, you know, in Harry Potter, you just never know who you could trust. So I kind of went into the game with that same mindset. Yeah, Professor Fig was on the radar. You know, that whole shady thing about don't tell anyone. I mean, nothing ever good comes of that. So yeah, you're not alone in that. Definitely had my spidey senses tingling.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Alright guys, huge spell to have. And I'm not sure now how I want my wheel set up for this quest. It's been a minute. I might pop that sucker down on the bottom, because I don't believe I'll be casting flame spells down there. So yeah, you gotta go right into it. Pay attention to that mini-map. If you get too close to them, they'll still hear ya. And he's kind of suspicious right now. So yeah, you kind of want to stay behind him. And keep a distance when at all possible. There's going to be times you won't, you know, be able to keep such a distance, but as long as you stay behind him, you should be good.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Revelio.
I thought there was something back here. There is not. Hey! He was right in my way. Quiet. Shh. I think Sebastian has to do that. Oh, it wants me to add Incendio? I'm just now reading that readout down there. That's weird. Huh. Not sure what that was all about, but I got it squared away. Alright, talk to Sebastian. What is going on here? I guess I must have jumped the gun somehow. Wants us to be over here.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Alright. That's right, I remembered having to go behind the desk, I just couldn't remember why. The cool thing is you can do a dummy cast. And that'll get their attention, they'll go investigate. I don't know if the game told us that yet.
Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
So yeah, in and out. You don't have long there, just a few seconds. Okay, so now we got the green light to enter the restricted section.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Now we can unlock the door. Alright. Don't forget your chest. Very nice.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay, we got some specters down here now. Oh, now they tell you about the
ghost
thing.
Don't let her see you.
And I love how the painting is telling us to be quiet. That was so awesome. Okay, we'll get that Spectre's attention via that deal. I wish you could just sneak strike him. Listen to me, sneak strike. What game is this again? Uh-oh. Go away. Go away. Go investigate that. There you go. We have to go that way, so we'll get her out of the way, hopefully. Nick, squeeze me. Whoops. We're having issues. We're stuck. Maybe we have to hit that other statue again? I don't remember being this stuck before. Oh, okay. It wants us to target certain items, I guess.
Surely no.
Oh, whoops.
You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
Normally I just breeze right through this. I don't know what's happening here.
Revelio.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Alright. So at least they don't make you do the whole library thing all over again.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Okay, so I know we have to hit that to get through the first deal. Well...
Did I hear something?
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Wander in the restricted section at this hour.
I want to do this the right way, so I'm gonna give that another try. I probably could have just kept going and been okay there, but like I said, normally I'm pretty easy breezy getting through this area. I don't know why I'm having issues today.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Yeah, see, she's already like, what's going on? So I guess we can try going over here now? No, she turns right around at
You'd
us.
be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
Quietly now. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Okay, maybe we need to do this from back here. Oh no.
Must we encounter students at
Are you
all
serious?
hours of the day and night?
Guys, I'm telling you, I've played this game over 20 times. I've never had this happen before. I don't know what is going on right now. Wowzers. Fifth time's a charm?
Silent as a grave. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Okay, I'm noticing both specters are moving toward that broken statue. So now let's try to hurry up. There we go. Wow, you really gotta follow her in. Okay. I don't know why that was such a big hiccup. Apologies for the delay in game
what
there.
is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking
Flag
for
on
a
the
cure
play.
to help my twin
5-yard
sister,
penalty.
Anne, so
Still
that she can
first
return
down.
to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Okay, we got a specter right freaking there. Other side of the wall, it looks like. So here's one of those eyeball chests. Yep, as long as you're invisible, you are good to go to get your 500 smackaroos. Loving it. Oh, there's a Moon's Moon, which we can't get yet, but yeah, make mental note of that. That's the third one I believe we've seen. Okay, got a goodie there, and this is a Reparo situation.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the Librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Alright, yeah, so go ahead and get that repaired. That'll get that out of your way. I'm gonna catch up on chat here just for a minute before I proceed. It's all, yeah, I see you were throwing me a bone there about the whole why I got held up earlier. Thanks for that. It's all, I know, right? I think Sebastian does get her in trouble from time to time. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's go ahead and proceed on through to the other side.
Revelio.
Break on through to the other side. What's going on in here? I see a shiny.
Of course.
Oh, that's right, ancient magic.
Traces of ancient magic.
Now it's coming back.
There must be more to this room. That's it.
Very cool. I forgot to mention, come in here with an empty inventory. And I totally failed in doing that. I have no idea where I'm at with my inventory, actually. There's going to be quite a few crates with clothing items. So I'm at 13 of 20. I can collect 7 more. It's not great, but hopefully I don't fill up too fast and have to start deleting stuff. Because when you have to delete stuff, that's just money down the drain, basically.
Revelio.
Okay, one thing I really loved about this game was the puzzles. So freaking cool were the puzzles. And this is just a warm-up dungeon. Like, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Guards at the ready.
Okay, so Confringo, again, I'm not a big fan of that one. I mean, if they're close, I'll pop it off. But, yeah, again, just not a big fan of it. Good thing is you can do ancient magic in here. If you really had to, you could, but it's
Incendio.
A more tame fist fight, more controllable. And there's your ancient magic, by the way. So if I see it laying there, I like to pop one off, just so that it's not going to waste. because that's already going to give you a head start on getting it. Whoops, on getting another one filled up. One good thing about the Incendio is it does do a fair amount of damage. But again, you got to be close to your target. I think that was just read out stuff on Ancient Magic there. Wake up! Whoops. So there's a perk you can unlock when they throw a projectile at you, so that you can bounce that off with Protego and throw it back at them with Ancient Magic Throw. Probably my favorite perk in the whole game. And I use it religiously because I like it so much. Okay, I know there's a way to get over there. Aha. I don't know if you guys can really see right now. Whoa! I almost fell for that. Gotta be quick!
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Okay, yeah, we got another hidey hole off to the right here. And to access that, I think we have to hit the switch once. And I think we have to hit it again. Booyah, baby. And then do all of that in reverse order to get... Actually, no, we don't have to do anything right now to get back. Nice.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Yeah, we got quite a fist fight coming up. There's going to be like a giant statue. The thing is tanky. It does damage. Oh yeah, it's going to be a party. But not before we get into this little fist fight. This is the fist fight of many demons. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. So when they all start getting real close to you, that would be a good time to pull out that Incendio. And wow, that Ancient Magic Throw really puts it to them on the damage. You saw that one toss really took it out of his health, probably over half. Not bad. Hey, where did he go? Ouch. I love that. So much of his health was gone. Just like that. I'm not paying attention. Yikes. Wicked Welds to the rescue. There we go. Okay, I should have my Ancient Magic charged back up now for another shot.
It is a book after all.
Alright, maybe we don't have the giant statue coming yet. That might be later.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian!
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Alright guys, that's it. I know that's a tougher questline, especially for a new player. But definitely hope that helps y'all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like the video, I always appreciate that. And from here, where do we go? Let's see what that opens up. There should be another quest coming our way, and I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and chase that down, but I will drop a hard save here just in case that turns into something very involved. That'll be a separate stream. Alright, ski-daddle. I like how the game has to think when you're opening a door, but it doesn't stop her sprinting momentum.
Revelio.
Tombs and Tribulations.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Indeed. Okay, so we just got another thing unlocked there. Nice. Alright. Okay, nothing showing up just yet. I'm gonna give the game a minute to kind of think. Sometimes these take a few seconds to kick off. If I can go do another quickie or something, I will.
Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay, that one's pretty involved. I think I'm stuck here. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so they're just like showing you how to get around the map, basically. Tutorial type stuff.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Wow, there's a lot kicking off right now. Like, where do you start? I know where I start. I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, we're going to do some of this, maybe, you know, the quicker type stuff. And that'll set us up better for the next stream. In fact, I should be able to look at these, pick one out, bleh. My words are broken. Herbology. I don't know why that's so hard to say. Herbology class. Herbology class. Herbs and herbs. Herbs and Herbs. And then the girl from whatever field, that's going to be, I think, a pretty involved side quest where we have to do a lot of combat and stuff, if I'm remembering the right one. Herbology Class would probably be... Ooh, there's another round of crossed ones we can do. Spell combination practice we can do. I might try to do all of these. The Herbology Class, because that's kind of like on the same level as what we've done so far. You know, getting stuff unlocked, progressing through the ranks. Yeah. I like that idea. So that'll be quick. We'll knock that out, and then we'll come back and we'll do the Herbology. Or the Professor Hecat. Ooh, Expelliarmus. Okay, I mentioned like 2 streams ago that I like to prioritize things based on the gameplay and like what's more important. Guys, that's huge. That Expelliarmus, enormous. That's gonna come when we get off campus. We'll find some bad boy nests, we'll take them out, and those will come. As long as I remember to use my least favorite spell in the whole wide world, Incendio. So yeah, we're not going to do that now. We'll probably do Herbology Class first, and then we'll go off campus and do that. So guys, I need to take a quick break. Time to go water the horses. I'll need a couple of minutes, so I'll go ahead and come back on screen here in the meantime. And I'll be right back. Alright, back in the saddle again. Make sure my mic doesn't start inching over here. I think we're good. Herbology! Exactly! Herbology. Herb. Alright, I will be out of the way here in just a moment. See you later, alligator. Alright, talk to Lucan. That's right, cross wands. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel over there because I know I've made this trip a few times now on foot, so I don't feel like I'll be missing anything anymore. That'll start speeding the game up just a little bit as we move forward. And guys, I can't wait to get off campus. Like, the game really opens up, you know, especially when we get our broomstick. Yeah, so much fun. Okay, so we have to do them both. I guess I'll just stick to the order of things and do cross wands first.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yeah, we'll go back with Nazi.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's
Or
get
Natty.
started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Oh, there's 4 of them now. 4 against 2. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and probably stick to Protego for the most part to break shields. Loving that. Okay, that's 1 down, 3 to go. Oh, whoops, I didn't hit that quick enough apparently. There we go. Okay, 2 down, 2 to go. Focus on her next. He has no chance.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
So again, I follow, I recommend the same advice there.
You've won the tournament!
As far as like, starting with 1, reducing the numbers. The fight gets easier as you go that way.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Yeah, he's very excited.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Alright, get her done. Go ahead and do the dummy whatever. Practice dummy.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright, again, just best advice I can give is slow it down a little bit. You do have a little bit of time in between each cast.
Incendio.
Excellent form.
Incendio.
Good one.
Incendio! Levioso! Here. Incendio!
Oh. My recharge didn't quite recharge in time, so I think I have to run that entire sequence again here. Okay, so I'll really need to slow these down just a little bit. Make sure that recharges in time. There we go. Wait a minute. What did I do wrong there? Come on. There we go.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Alright, quick and easy. And of course, all this is XP and just other fun stuff comes along with that, so... Professor Hackett's assignments... Okay... I guess I could have done that while I was in the fist fight here. I wasn't even really paying attention to it. It counts as enemies. I could have just done a bunch of dodging in there and got that number up. Kind of late now. But if you're watching the video, you know, feel free to do that in your own gameplay there. And you can kind of kill two birds with one stone. So let's get back to Herbology Class. And I'm probably going to fast travel there. That should be right off the Great Hall or whatever, right by the library. And we've already been through there a few times. Alright, I see a side quest here. If I can get that activated, I will. It's above me. Yep. Oh, check that out.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
There's another
gobstones.
gobstone. Oh, okay, it's directing me to the gobstone, I think. Yep, gobs of gobstones. Okay, well, I'll come back to those. I kind of want to do all the gobstones at once. Just because that one's pretty involved, and I feel like they're best kept together, especially since they're so spread out. Off to Herbology Class. Herbology. Herbs.
Revelio.
There you are. Alright, got our flue flame. Get her started.
Again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here.
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder how many times that roof has had to be repaired.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Okay, there are some goodies here you can scoop up while you're at it. Might as well get the freebies. If the game giveth, I taketh. And the game giveth.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle.
Revelio.
Niffler's Fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Revelio.
This is like the little shop of horrors. So yeah, Chinese chomping cabbage. Those are a lot of fun.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecat hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
There you are.
Revelio.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just, now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Oh, a bunch of freebies. And we can grow these. So if you really enjoy the plants in the game as an offensive combat tactic, yeah, so much fun. And funny to watch. Okay, so this is where your potion wheel and your herb wheel is. You'll have the mandrake, you'll have the cabbage, and then the venom tentacle thing. Oh, so you had to equip it, just set it over there, and then you can left bumper it to toss it. Kind of like throwing a grenade in other video games.
Look at that! That'll take them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
Revelio.
Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
I don't know why, but he reminds me of
Time.
Conan
I'll see
O'Brien.
you back in class.
I think Conan has taller hair, but same idea.
Revelio.
Okay, we cannot get in there yet. I think there's other goodies in here, so of course I'm going to scoop those up. Booyah. That was the one I saw from the other side of the wall. Not bad. Oh. We know what to do here. $500 smackaroos.
Revelio.
Funny because I've been here before, you know, a few times in earlier playthroughs, never noticed that stairwell down there. And then on one of those playthroughs, I just fell down there by accident. I was like, oh my goodness, it was there the whole time. Very well hidden, in plain sight. I'm gonna take a quick look around for just other random goodies here. Oh nuts, it won't let me go over there. Uncool, bro. Maybe I can be quick about it. Wait, where did it go? Ah! Beat the clock. Plenty of time. Oh, I knew it. Oh, you get a time reset there. Nice. Wonder if that was done intentionally. I'm all sorts of turned around. There we go.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide
Revelio.
gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Alright, there it is, guys. We can now use plants as offensive weapons. This one is really fun, the tentacle. You throw one out, it kind of stays in the same place, but it shoots ranged attacks and it breaks shields if you unlock a certain perk for that. And earlier gameplays, I found that was very useful. Really enjoyed having that working for me. Alright, so check our quest listing here, see what we can do next. I really want to do the Hecat's assignment. Potions class would be another solid bet. And I wish I was more on the ball about that when I was doing hot crossed wands or whatever it's called. I mean, I suppose I could go off base real quick. Off campus, whatever this thing is called. It's not really a base, it's campus. Go to world map. And I think heading down toward Natty here, we can find some spider nests and whatnot. And probably knock that out pretty quickly. We really don't even have to kill him. All we got to do is dodge around a bit. Of course I'm going to kill him because it's fun. Not only that, you get XP, so just random combat. That'll help get you leveled as well. Very nice, handy feature. Okay, so I think we need to go south from here. Whoops. That's right, it's the arrows. There is so much loot on the outer perimeter of this castle, by the way. If you just follow the castle walls all the way around, so much loot. And we can't even get after it all right now. Some of them are behind padlocks. But wow, it is just racked and stacked with loot. I don't know if I can get back in here now. I might have to go around. So this should start looking pretty familiar if you're a fan of the movies. It's not exactly Haggard's place, but it's not far off. Oh, whoops. That just happened. Yikes. So I'm going to take us to a spider nest, and this is another kind of integral part of the game. That's Jackjaw's tomb or whatever, part of that whole deal. Very fun questline. That'll be our first legit dungeon of the playthrough. Oh my goodness, where am I even going right now? Something don't feel right. Maybe I can't get to where I want to go the way I'm thinking. Check that out. Another thing I liked about this game, just the random loot. It's hard to go too far in the world map without tripping over a loot, and I love that about video games. Star Wars Outlaws, exact same way. Okay, I don't know if this is going to actually let me go down here. We're going to try it. Oh, that might smart a little. Okay, we're good. Wow, I cannot believe it let me go down there. But I'm glad it did.
Revelio.
So I basically just need to find literally any enemy. Spiders usually come into my gameplay first. Probably right around here somewhere. And since I'm here, I mean, I saw it and then I was like, maybe I should come back later. This is a puzzle. Just look at the picture. It'll tell you what spell you have to use. And then once you levitate it over here, which I don't think we have the spell for that right now anyway. I don't know if Accio will do it. Okay, Accio does it. So yeah, once it's on there, you hit it with the proper spell according to the picture on the block, and that opens up a hidey hole. There's usually a clothing item in here, so it's worthwhile to do it. If you don't want the clothing item, of course, you know, that's cash flow. But, yeah, it's usually pretty decent loot. And of course, this plant is in the way. That's a Merlin puzzle.
Incendio.
There's gonna be a ball somewhere that we have to like push down here. Probably right up here, as a matter of fact.
Revelio.
Or not. Alright, let's go find them spiders. Or wolves. We might run into a pack of wolves. And I'm just kind of watching that mini-map there because they'll spawn right in. There they are. I'll try to give you a map shot of where I wound up there, in case you're needing to do the exact same thing in your own game. Right up there. So basically we're just going to be dodging the whole time. And get that number up to 10 and we'll be DUN done. Just wait for the halo, hit the button. Pretty straightforward. And it's better if you can isolate them one at a time so you're not getting swamped. Almost there, babe boy.
Yes.
There it is.
Incendio.
There's a new item.
Leviosa.
Very cool. Alright guys, that knocks out our requirement. So now we can get that spell unlocked. And again, that Expelliarmus, absolutely huge. Okay, wow, it's already pointing us that way.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice.
Alright, that'll be my new because it's ranged, it does damage. True, it won't light anything on fire. That'll be Confringo when the time comes. But for now, yeah, it's huge. Disarms your opponents. And then I'm really waiting to be able to unlock that perk to where I can pick up the item that I just lodged from their hands and throw it right back at them with Ancient Magic Throw. So much fun. Very powerful combination, too. So I think we're going to call it here, guys, just because, wow, I got a lot in here. When we come back, you know, we can do potions class. Actually, maybe I'll just knock that one out. That should be a quickie. Yeah, and then that'll set us up to really get out and start doing some actual, like, combat-related quests. And that Jackjaw's Tomb should be coming up real soon here. Which, again, so much fun. Proper dungeon. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hot-foot it over there. Just to see if there's any goodies along the way.
What are you up to now?
Wouldn't you like to know? I can't remember what Zelda game it was with the gossip stones.
Places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
But, I don't know, all those little flue flames, because they all have something to say, you know, every time you get close to them. It reminds me of the gossip stones from the old school Zelda games. See, here we go again. It's like, either this is broken right now, or it's waiting for me to do something. But if that's the case, that icon should not be there yet. That is just the weirdest thing. Or maybe, okay, that might be the marker for the gobstone. That is the marker for the gobstone.
That's the last Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school.
Revelio.
Okay, now I came in here earlier game. I already popped into this office and did some looting, but we have to break back in here to get some things. So just in case you missed that, there's a chest here, maybe even a note or something out on the table to read. And there was a field guide page right about here somewhere, give or take. It's around his desk somewhere.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Endurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Alright. Back to the office, but first...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion...
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just...
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
Wait a minute, there should be a student asking us to steal something out of there for them, and that's not happening. I hope I didn't mess that up when I went into the office earlier and did my looting. That could very well be.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Oh no, that wasn't it. Huh, yeah, I might have messed that up. So, you know, if you didn't do what I did...
Potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience...
And raid his office before this point in your gameplay, there should be...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Well, I take all that back. Apparently, I just had to go to the office. Way overthinking things, my brain itches.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Garreth, by the way. Garreth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A student asking us to take something from the teacher's office. Of course I'm going to do that.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
What can go wrong?
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
The good old Weasleys.
Did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Busted!
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Bada bing, bada bing.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Fewer? How about none? Okay, I was kind of waiting for something to auto-kick off there. Checking with our quest log. See what we got cooking, no pun intended. Okay guys, so when we come back, we'll get into it. We're gonna get the room of requirement soon, so we'll have like an area where we can do a whole bunch of like plant growing, potion crafting, etc. And that's also where we're gonna be able to start working on super suits. And guys, that's gonna be huge. The super suits make all the difference, especially in combat. So much fun. It's a big mechanic, it takes some getting used to, but I'll walk you through all that when the time comes. But yeah, for now guys, that's pretty much ball game. I suppose I should probably drop a hard save at this point. And when we come back, yeah, we'll get right into it with that quest line. We'll be going off campus. There will be some exploration there, some looting. And I do need to run by Hogsmeade and sell off a whole bunch of stuff. And get some cash flow going as well.
Now, was it too...
So folks, I definitely hope you enjoyed it. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, I always appreciate those things.
I hate to see a
And until the next time, best of luck, happy hunting.
Trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Thank you so much, Ewa. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Definitely appreciate y'all. And I do need to get going. I do not want to be late for PT today. So yeah, with that, this went a little bit longer than I had planned. With that, guys, I will have to say peace out, y'all.